All hail Queen Bee and Jay-Z. Tanner, you know, I really took one for the team last night.
You did.
The power couple took over the GLAAD Awards on Thursday night.
I want to hear all your stories. The 30th annual ceremony honored the LGBTQ community and recognized the issues that affect their lives. And Denny was there!
I was there, guys. In fact, I was there thanks to the evening sponsors, one of the evening sponsors, Kettle One, which meant I had a front row seat to the magic.
So
I know, it was pretty amazing. What was even more amazing is that Beyonce and JAY-Z, they're being recognized with the Vanguard Award by GLAAD for promoting acceptance of LGBTQ people. But what we didn't expect to happen was this personal and emotional revelation from Beyonce during her speech. Take a look.
I want to dedicate this award to my Uncle Johnny, the most fabulous gay man I've ever known and I ever knew, who helped raise me and my sister. He lived his truth. He was brave and unapologetic during a time when this country wasn't as accepting. And witnessing his battle with HIV was one of the most painful experiences I've ever lived. I'm hopeful that his struggle served to open pathways for other young people to live more freely. LGBTQI rights are human rights.
Wow.
I mean, she had everyone in the palm of her hands during this speech. And, you know, Beyonce, obviously, she puts a lot of her personal life into her work, into her music. Obviously, she's talked about her marital issues with Jay. She's always spoken up for female empowerment, but that was the first time we even learned that she had an uncle who was battling HIV. It was kind of surprising, yeah. I was telling you about this. You know, we've seen Beyonce give so many acceptance speeches through the years. In that room, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the vibe. Maybe it's because it was her people, you know, her day ones. But I saw a different side of her. That was a little more emotional, but she really had people laughing, too. She clearly had such a good time. At one point, she said that, you know, who you want to make love to and take that ass to Red Lobster is your human right, and the crowd erupted. I mean, I just felt like we got a different side of Beyonce at the GLAAD Awards, and Jay held it down too. He actually got a standing ovation during a tribute to him, you know, because he's definitely made strides in changing, switching the stigma in the hip-hop community and how it relates to the LGBTQ community.
Oh my gosh, you know, his mother received a GLAAD Award a couple years ago. The GLAAD Awards show also, it's one of those things. When we get to go to these shows and we get to cover these shows, we get an inside look at them that you don't often get at home. And the GLAAD Awards is also a party.
It is.
You know, people have a good time at the GLAAD Awards.
Ross Matthews was hosting. And they had people like Shangela, which we'll get to in just a few, paying tribute to Beyonce with this epic number. But, you know, this was the 30th annual. I mean, GLAAD has been doing important work for years. And, I mean, the fact that there's 30 years of these awards celebrating artists and projects who are really moving the needle when it comes to representation for LGBTQ is amazing stuff. But, you know, this one felt different. I'm not going to lie, because Beyonce and Jay-Z were in this room, and it's something that was not lost on the celebs on the red carpet, as I found out.
We're bracing ourselves.
Oh my God. JVN?
He can't even focus. What's up? He can't even focus. I'm just nervous for Beyonce.
Just to be in the presence of Queen Bee.
Have you met her before?
Jay-Z. I met her once, yes, and I met Jay-Z once at a basketball game, and he shook my hand, and it was like the softest, most buttery lotion hand I've ever felt, and I was like, I'm never gonna wash this.
Oh my God, what do you smell like?
Power.
Money. I want to meet Beyonce tonight.
Exactly. Oh, I mean,
I'm already freaking out.
It's going to happen.
Are you gonna do it?
I'm gonna make it happen.
Are you gonna go say hi if you see?
I mean, if I don't faint on the way, yes.
I know, right? Tanner, when I tell you I was with my people yesterday, I do not just mean LGBTQ and allies. I mean the Beehive. Everyone was so excited that Beyonce was there. That was the cast of Queer Eye, Meghan Trainor, and Nico Santos. I mean, it was so exciting.
Nothing is more fun to me than seeing who celebrities fanboy and fangirl out for. Like, that's the thing that reminds you, like, no matter who you are, like, there's somebody out there who, like, really gets you.
And no matter who you are, you love Beyonce.
And you love Beyonce.
You know, and guess what I found out last night, guys? Beyonce loves me. Take a look. Love you, B.
Love you so much.
Love you, B.
Love you so much.
Love you, B.
I like that we put it on a loop.
You know, I'm just about to ask you guys to play it again, but you read my mind.
Denny, how did that, first off, you were so close. Your seat was right up there in the front.
Shout out to Kettle One.
How did it feel? Like, did you smell her? Did you feel her hair?
Bro.
Brush your skin? Did you touch her?
Listen, two things. One, my senses were impaired, so I could not tell you what she smells like. And also, being that close to her, I now kind of get the temptation to bite her. Remember that?
Really? Like babies? Like people were
remember someone bit Beyonce.
Oh, that's right.
Remember the whole mystery?
Yeah, Tiffany Haddish knew who bit Beyonce.
I kind of get it now. I kind of get it. But friendly. It's more like, I love you, you know? Oh, man, I love you, B. And what she has done for the LGBTQ community and Jay-Z as well is amazing. That's why they were being honored. You know who stole the show, though?
Who's that?
Shangela. You guys know her from RuPaul's Drag Race, also A Star Is Born.
Yes,
She was in there with Lady Gaga. Well, she shut it down at the show, but when I talked to her on the red carpet, you know, obviously she's fresh off the success of working with Gaga on A Star Is Born and also Ariana Grande on her song NASA. I said, do you have your sights on Beyonce? This is what she had to tell me.
Okay, I've already got a game plan and how I can get close. Now, I'm not going to get that close because I saw security will take you down. If you
His name is Julius.
Yes, to Beyonce and Jay-Z. But you know what? It's amazing for me to be in the room this night. My first drag number that I ever did was Beyonce, Single Ladies in 2009. And fast forward 10 years, and here I am in a room where she's going to be honored. And I'm also co-hosting the live auction tonight. Awesome. And, you know, it's just phenomenal, honey. I'm putting a ring on it.
You're on top of the world. Let's do one of these.
Come on. Okay. Come on, me.
Oh, boy, did she have something up her sleeve. She didn't even tell me on the carpet, and I didn't even know. She pulled out a insane surprise lip sync performance paying tribute to Beyonce 10 years after she said Single Ladies was her first drag number and shut it down. Take a look.
Oh my gosh, to get to do Beyonce in front of Beyonce.
That takes some guts, guts. And let me tell you, Beyonce was loving it. I mean, she was smiling, dancing. She at one point, actually, Tanner, she got up on her feet because Shangela did this insane death drop. I'm gonna school you right now.
Okay, let me know. Yeah.
Literally, she turned her back to the audience and then she went back, whole body down, splat on the ground, and everyone erupted, including Lizzo. I mean, everyone was on their feet recording this, and she nailed it. She nailed it. Someone else who nailed it, though, our girl Lizzo.
Okay, when you were there, when she broke out, okay, well, first off, let's look at the video, because I want to talk to you about Lizzo.
Let's watch her performance,
Lizzo
guys.
on the flute. Okay, so I got on the Lizzo train last fall, but I only recently realized she played the flute.
Like, she's an actual flutist.
An actual really good flutist.
She flutes, she twerks, she does it all. I mean, this was the beginning of the night. This is
how the night began.
This is how the night began. I mean, it was a true mic drop. I'm not joking. I mean, she got a rousing standing ovation. I was at the same table as Todrick Hall, Erica Jane, and Adam Rippon, and we were just going nuts for her. And I talked to her on the red carpet, and I said, you know, it must be amazing for you, Lizzo, because you're getting a lot of love and well-deserved attention right now. But I'm like, be honest. The LGBTQ family, everyone else is just catching up to what we already knew. Yeah. Okay? We already knew. I'm glad you're on board now.
I'm on board. I'm on board. Well, yeah, that's where she entered my world was last fall. I don't know if you saw it, but on her Instagram, there's this funny thing going back and forth where her and Will Ferrell were flute challenging each other.
Off.
They had the flute off. Last thing, sitting at that table with all those guys, what was the most fun moment for you last night?
I think the most fun, you know what, I want to say Beyonce, but I gotta say, everyone's talking about that Shangela performance. Yeah. And that, I mean, when you have Beyonce in the room and she's reacting the same way we all are, and it went completely viral, that's the moment I'm gonna remember, because I actually was watching Shangela and I kept looking behind me to see what Beyonce's reaction was.
Yeah, of course.
She was loving it. So I think that was my highlight, for sure.
So awesome.
Speaking of highlights, entertainment tonight, we'll have so much more from the GLAAD Awards and, of course, Beyonce and Jay-Z's speech tonight on ET.